Welcome back, MVP Road Car family. Today we're diving deep into something special, something that blends nostalgia, innovation, and pure automotive art. The 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. This isn't just a car revival. It's a statement from Volkswagen that heritage and technology can coexist beautifully. So buckle up, because we're taking a detailed ride through its design, interior, performance, and what it'll cost you to park one of these in your garage. The first thing you notice about the new Karmann Ghia is that unmistakable silhouette. Volkswagen has managed to capture the essence of the classic coupe from the 1950s and 60s, but they've reimagined it for the modern era. The proportions are elegant, with a long, sculpted hood, sleek LED headlights that curve gracefully into the fenders, and a compact, sweeping roofline that gives it that retro fastback feel. The front fascia is clean and aerodynamic. No massive grille like you see on traditional gas cars, because this one is built around electrification. There's a subtle venting system hidden low in the bumper, and a beautifully integrated VW badge that lights up softly at night. From the side, it's pure class. The designers have given it bold character lines that flow from the front arches all the way to the rear, hinting at motion even when it's standing still. Flush door handles pop out when you approach, and the frameless windows give it a premium coupe aesthetic. The wheel designs are a mix of retro and futuristic. Multi-spoke alloys inspired by the original Ghia, but sized up to modern standards, sitting on low-profile tires that fill the arches perfectly. The stance is wide, low, and confident, giving it a real sports car presence without losing its sophisticated charm. At the back, Volkswagen has gone for elegance over aggression. There's a full-width LED taillight bar that echoes the thin, delicate lines of the old model's chrome strip, but done with cutting-edge precision lighting. The rear glass blends almost seamlessly into the bodywork, and there's a subtle integrated spoiler lip that keeps it aerodynamic but stylish. The lower diffuser hints at performance without going overboard, and of course, the absence of exhaust pipes tells you exactly what kind of powertrain is hiding underneath. Paint options are another highlight. Volkswagen knows the Ghia's personality lies in color, so you get some timeless choices: a creamy pearl white, a deep metallic blue, a fiery coral red reminiscent of the vintage tones, and even a matte graphite for those who want something modern and understated. Every curve of the car seems to catch the light differently, showing off the craftsmanship that's gone into bringing this design back to life. Now, stepping inside, the story continues. The 2026 Karmann Ghia's cabin is a masterclass in blending retro cues with futuristic luxury. As soon as you open the door, you're greeted by an interior that feels inviting and driver-focused. The dashboard is clean and minimalist, with smooth horizontal lines that make the cabin feel wider. Volkswagen hasn't tried to copy the old car's simplicity. Instead, they've modernized it with elegance. The digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel has a circular theme inspired by classic analog dials, but rendered in crisp HD graphics. You can customize it to show navigation, energy flow, or performance data depending on your mood. The center console is dominated by a large infotainment screen that seamlessly integrates into the dash. It runs Volkswagen's latest software, quick, intuitive, and packed with connectivity options. You get wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in voice control, and even over-the-air updates to keep the system fresh. Below that, there are tactile climate control sliders, and everything feels solid and well-built. Typical Volkswagen precision. The seats are a work of art, sculpted, sporty, yet comfortable. They're available in leather or sustainable eco-materials depending on your preference, and you can choose contrasting stitching that nods to the Ghia's heritage. The driving position is low and engaging, the steering wheel is compact with flat-bottom styling, and the visibility is surprisingly good for a coupe. The rear seats are small but usable for short trips or extra luggage space, and there's a decent-sized trunk, making it practical enough for weekend getaways. Ambient lighting runs subtly through the cabin, creating a cozy atmosphere at night, and the sound insulation is top-notch. Even at highway speeds, the cabin stays whisper quiet, letting you appreciate the premium audio system, which Volkswagen developed in partnership with Karmann Ghia. It's immersive, clear, and perfectly tuned for the acoustics of this compact coupe. Now let's talk performance, because that's where things get exciting. The 2026 Karmann Ghia sits on Volkswagen's latest EV platform, the same modular system that underpins their electric lineup. In the base trim, you get a single-motor rear-wheel drive setup that produces around 240 horsepower, offering smooth, instant torque and brisk acceleration. But step up to the dual-motor all-wheel drive model, and you're looking at nearly 400 horsepower with a 0 to 60 mph time of around 4.2 seconds. That's serious performance territory. The handling is tight and balanced, thanks to a low center of gravity from the underfloor battery pack. The weight distribution feels almost perfect, giving you confidence in corners. The steering is precise and responsive, with just the right amount of feedback to keep you connected to the road. Adaptive dampers adjust automatically to your driving style, softening up for comfort on highways and stiffening for sharper response when you're carving through bends. It feels planted, agile, and distinctly European in its tuning. A true driver's car with a refined edge. Range-wise, Volkswagen claims around 340 miles on a full charge for the long-range model, which is competitive in today's EV market. Fast charging can take you from 10 to 80% in about 25 minutes using a high-speed DC charger. For daily use, home charging overnight will easily cover your needs. Regenerative braking adds energy back to the battery, and you can adjust its strength through the drive modes, letting you drive almost one-pedal style in urban settings. The overall driving experience is a balance of silence, speed, and sophistication. It's not a loud, brash sports car. It's more of a grand tourer that rewards smoothness and precision. You can cruise effortlessly, but when you want to have fun, it's ready to dance. Volkswagen has tuned the suspension beautifully. Bumps and imperfections barely disturb the cabin, yet body control remains firm and predictable. Now, of course, let's talk about the price. The 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia is positioned as a premium electric coupe, not an entry-level EV. The expected starting price is around $44,000 for the base single-motor version, with the dual-motor performance trim climbing closer to $52,000 or more, depending on options. Add in special paints, upgraded wheels, or interior packages, and you could easily spec it up into the high 50s. But for what you're getting, the design heritage, the craftsmanship, the electric performance, and the exclusivity, it feels justified. Volkswagen isn't aiming to make the Karmann Ghia a mass-market model. It's more of a passion project for those who appreciate style and driving pleasure. It's a car that looks back just enough to remind us of its soul while charging forward into a sustainable future. It's sophisticated, emotional, and crafted with real attention to detail. So there you have it. The 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia, a stunning fusion of the past and the future. From its elegant curves to its high-tech cabin and exhilarating electric performance, it's proof that nostalgia doesn't have to mean old-fashioned. It's a car that turns heads, makes hearts race, and reminds us that driving can still be an experience, not just a commute. If you enjoyed this detailed look, make sure to hit that like button. Drop a comment about what you think of Volkswagen's bold move. And don't forget to subscribe to MVP Road Car for more in-depth reviews of the most exciting vehicles shaping our roads and our future. Thanks for watching. And as always, drive safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.